Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cooling off anytime soon.
The Atlanta Braves taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, J.J. Weber. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Leading off with
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
One out, base is empty. Up and in. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Breaking ball misses down and away. There's a swing and a drive. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
batting third, first baseman.
Two down,
13.
base is empty. Now here is Dwayne Thompson. Fastball for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Owen moving under it. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back now at Oriole Park. Getting the nod on the mound, Francisco Cruz. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first,
leading off Orioles,
Paul Coleman.
Right fielder, number 45.
Swing and a ball line to center. And out number one on the grab. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And saying I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
He caught it behind his back. The throw, and they get the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
So digging in, Brett MacArthur. And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. just missed. Next offering is downstairs. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Number 19.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ray Rayleigh. Runner on the move. Pitches low. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Scoreless. Back here in Baltimore.
You're out. Ball four. Take the base. 3.
Jung-Woo Tan digs in now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these 2 are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And here is Richard Chu.
That's a ball.
The changeup missing. And that's ball 1. Chu getting to start at the hot corner, 28 years old. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. This one in the air. Tyson brings it in. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Garrett Owen.
Left fielder, number 18.
First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. Second inning here, no score. Yeah, that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now it's the DH, Max McConnell. Weber back to work. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Long gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Derek Kelly, the next to hit. That one hooked foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Drummond in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's
Ball
way
back in
high.
there.
3-1 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, number
2
12.
outs, base is empty. Jesse Miller will hit next. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher,
Now
there's a
batting,
lot of base
number
hits up the
13.
middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Dwayne Thompson to second, but way too late. Safe there. Miller on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. And that is out of play. Goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Miguel Aguero. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Kelly on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now at the plate, Joe Random. Foul ball there. 1 down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. Struck him out looking. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Paul Coleman. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest.
First base.
Max McConnell next up for the Braves.
22.
He's already homered here in this one. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Cameron
number 48.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that skips into there. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Digging in, Brett MacArthur. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And another ball. Gets. Leads off second with nobody out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive. Fair ball. Gets. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now it's going to be Ray Raley. That's in for a strike. The other way. And that's just foul. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Tan in the box now, takes strike 1. Next offering is down low. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Chu now at the plate. He popped out his first time.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man on second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. The run scores from second. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Owen digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no
Runner
strikes.
at second, 2 down. Missed with a changeup. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That one down the line. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Inside, just missed. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Random makes the grab, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Jeff Drummond. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Check swing, called strike. The Orioles up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
stays alive. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with two strikes in that AB. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jesse Miller. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Drummond leads off first with 1 away. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Craig Hargrove appears to be getting loose. Erickson warming up as well. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side. Nice stop. There's one. He's out. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Braves 1. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Miguel Aguero. Fouled off down the right side. Aguero goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that's down and away.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Popped up right side. Thompson makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, number 11.
And next for the Orioles, Joe Random.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ripped on a line. Miller makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Coleman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is in for a strike.
Count ball.
On the ground right side. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles held in check there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Coming on for the Orioles, Craig Hargrove.
Ball 4, take your base.
Well, 1-run game. Cameron gets getting ready to hit. Cruz back to work. And that one a little bit high. Line drive, base hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Francisco Cruz done for the night, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
Ray
Atlanta.
Torres gets the
Number
call from the
14.
pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And into the box for Baltimore, Brett MacArthur. Just off the inside edge.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Gets him to chase after that one. Movement in the bullpen. Esteban Garcia getting loose out there. Ground ball right side. Feed to second. That's one.
Out.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ray Braley. In there, and it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
That's a ball.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
On the ground, and foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back. We're in the
Orioles.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Robin
34.
Hinkle.
Power slider guy, Boo. He
Off that
throws it
corner
hard
is
and gets a lot of late movement,
number
so it's tough to pick
22.
up.
Now in for the Braves, Max McConnell. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball still 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next
One
offering
ball,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Kelly stands in now and watches strike one. Tap foul at the plate. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one off the outside edge.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. 3 up, 3 down for them there. 7th inning stretch. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, number 40.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Fortenberry makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for the Orioles, Richard Chu. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Garrett Owen, the next to hit for the Orioles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Aguero in the box again, takes a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Owen off of first with 2 away. That one in there across the letters. One and 2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jesse Miller. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jackson Odom, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Jensen getting loose as well. Deal 2. Strike 3, got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th.
now at Oriole Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Brandom. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
On the ground, right side, Erdman. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 45.
Paul Coleman will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
2 down, base is
number
empty.
48.
And the batter now, Cameron Getz. And that's
ball
downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's low.
That's too low. And the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Brett MacArthur now the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. Two outs. Inside, just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Getz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jackson
number
Odom.
38.
He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Well, 1-run game.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher,
Number 5.
Raymond Cho. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
22.
Come in and close the door. cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Oh, the throw is over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it, cost him an extra base too.
1 out, runner at second. Kelly, the next to hit. Trying to move him over here. Chu. Braves down to their final out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jeff Drummond. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second, and it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Liner, and this could be trouble. Heading for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Miller digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man at second. Out to short. Gets. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now batting, number 13.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
And next for Atlanta, Dwayne Thompson.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't see the highlights of the game yet.
Late swing, foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. There's the strike at the knees.
I was pulling for him left.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Wide throw, and it gets away. It's off.
There ain't no way they just did that.
3-2.
Boog, I gotta think he was trying to make the perfect pitch right there with the go-ahead run on third, but this is what can happen when you try to do a little too much with the baseball. That's a brutal way to give him the lead if you're on the mound.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Orioles 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Guzman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now, Ray Rayleigh. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Erdman makes the grab. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Tang in the box now. Take strike one. And ball one. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. To the right side. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So they're down to their final out. And now, Richard Chu. That one outside. Ball one. Fought off foul. And a count 1-2. The Orioles down to their final strike. That's off the mark. And the count's even at 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. The last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't move one either.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit on the ground to short. Kelly. Throws it to dirt, and he can't come up with it.
You know, two-out
Where
errors
was going to hit a home run, walk
walks,
through.
sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Orioles an out away.
All I got.
Owen will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
All game, this team had to battle with that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well-executed ball game.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Eric Espinoza. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season. Just a little.
Back here in Boston. And on the mound today, Eric Miniak. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Stephen Ishii leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Still
Shortstop,
stepping in
number
for Boston,
22.
Josh Bennett. And a breaking ball misses outside. Miniak, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
That one misses. Ball 3.
3-0.
Ishii gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Next to hit, Anthony Valencia. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And now the lefty. Line drive, caught. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
16.
They're dealing with a top-level arm of the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just
cut on and lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now here's the veteran DH, Claudio Espinosa. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That misses. And that's ball 3.
Great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And there's a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Hirsch now at the plate.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Miniak, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Two on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Fenway. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Reyes getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for Boston.
You're out. That's ball 4.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Ishii. And that's a little bit high.
1-0.
And that's outside. And it's 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. You're out.
Miniak back to work. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And a good start to the inning. Scott Reyes with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Stephen Ishii. That misses. Nope. Ball 1. Reyes. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. Step off throw to first. Reyes back on a dive. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And that is out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure.
Ball 4, take the base.
Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Kevin Wallace. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
Jack Wild stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back on this one. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Henry Ruiz stepping in now for the Yankees. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Fastball is outside. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
This one in the air. Reyes makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Garrett Ramos into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
And stepping in for Boston,
Number
Scott
38.
Reyes.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, number 29.
Got one out to right. And that is a foul ball. Ramos, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider.
Background.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And next for the Red
Now
Sox,
batting,
Stephen
number 23.
Ishii. First pitch misses. Just missed. That's off the mark. 3-0. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. 1 out, bases empty. High fly ball out towards left center. McDaniel. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. At the back in Boston, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ray Manouche. For 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Escalera back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count. No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 out now.
Now batting, number 84.
So up next, DeAndre Averill. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Out front and foul to the left side.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. Round second, digging for third. The relay. He is safe.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it. Now the go-ahead run's in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Escobar. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Line drive, and this might be trouble. The run scores from third. They lead it in the 8th.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
1 out, runner at second. McDaniel digs in now. Check swing, and he held up. Fouled off left side. Escobar, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is downstairs.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one fouled hard the other way. Off the mark there, and now 3-2. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Pickoff move to second. Escobar back in on a dive. Three-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to short. Bennett. Fires across the diamond, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. So 2 down now, and here is Rafael Miranda. And there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To third. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom.
That's ball 4.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cruz now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Deep breath. He's ready, and he fires. Into center. And that will end the inning. Boston. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Elmer Vega Ramos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Frisch, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Doug Norman up and throwing. Acevedo also throwing, and that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now the center fielder, Kevin Wallace. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Just misses. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 2. Back here in Boston,
Leading
all
off
set for the
for the
bottom
Red
of the
Sox.
ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Scott
number
Reyes.
29.
Just missed. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff
Now
man.
batting, number 23.
He's 2 outs away. Ishii getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch just misses. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike
Now
or,
batting,
you know,
number
it was a ball,
22.
whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. So stepping in for Boston, Josh Bennett.
Yep, that
Just
ball went out.
missed. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. And that one is
Ball 2.
downstairs. The count now 2-2. Ripped into center, base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
That's tremendous fight from him,
Now
and
batting,
I know
number
it's got the
58.
dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Anthony Valencia up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses. 1-0.
But with the
1-0.
tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Two outs. That's off the inside corner. And a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, that's a pretty significant two-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. Peralta will hit next. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Two on, two outs. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's a strike, and it's 2-1. Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And a slider misses down and away. Espinosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late swing, fouled off. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game one of the series on the road.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Freddie Kaplan. Chris, what do you... One down. Clay Pearson digs in now. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down, base is empty. Got him. And there are 2 outs.
He came out of his mechanics there.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the rookie center fielder, Raul de los Santos. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Tovar makes the play, and it's out. The bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Silva next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You're out. 3.
Base is empty with 2 away. Anthony Dixon next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Tovar sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. Nothing doing. Back now in Toronto.
You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
2 out. Outs, nobody on. And here is Anthony Silva. First offering, and it just misses. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. 3 runs for him. Now Clay Pearson. Just missed. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's the strike. This to third. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Great dive, no panic. Decides to throw from the knees and shows off that strong arm all the way across the diamond.
Brian.
You're out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Jess McClure. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
In the on-deck
0-1's the
circle,
count.
you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So
You're out. 3.
and up next for St. Louis, Raul de los Santos.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
De los Santos, 22 years old, and he was born in Panama. Foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bounce to the right. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over. Anthony Silva next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Silva went deep in his most recent game. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it. Bobby Huff next up for the Cardinals. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now the count is even.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just
Now
so
batting,
tough to
number
fight off. It's
25.
kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Dixon batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1 and 1. And a pitch. That's in there.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
1 out and a runner at second.
Two the count.
Man at second. Just outside. And now it's filled up 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but
Now
with first
batting,
base
number
open, walk not a
36.
bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Josh Baxter. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Really good
0-1.
job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Two on, 1 out. Pulls that one foul.
One ball.
This
two
one in the
strikes.
dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close
Now
to the
batting,
strike
number
zone, and he
13.
got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Pearson
Nope.
up to the plate for the 3rd time as he
1-0.
looks at one down low. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
North at second. Dixon at first. 2 out of the inning. Just
Ball 3.
missed. Rodriguez up next for the Cardinals. Two outs, and that'll
That's
load the
outside.
bases.
Ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo.
Now batting,
It's all about
number
creating
37.
opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Rodriguez. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's now a 2-run game.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
First and second, 2 outs. Noble now at the plate. He is singled and he is flied to left. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Slider misses outside. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Chone in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Freddie Kaplan out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Manuel Lopez.
34.
And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Two outs, bases full. Chone getting ready to hit. That one off the mark. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
In the air, left field, down the line. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now the second run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. 5-4 now as they take the lead. So runner at second, 2 down. De Los Santos, the next to hit. That's in there. That's strike one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cardinals 5, the Jays 4. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the second baseman, Jackie Bauer. Pereira back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, number 6.
Luca Plank next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. And that's strike one. Blue Jays down a run. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, number 2.
Now the third baseman, Robert Barron. He's 0 for 1.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's to third, and that one handled. Whips it to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 5-4. We go to the top of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Darryl North. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a
Now
pitch to
batting,
hit
number
right there. You
19.
have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the third baseman, Bobby Huff. Outside. Ball 1.
Runner!
Runner on the go. Ground ball left side. And it's through for a hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Manuel Lopez won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Alex Liriano.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Anthony Dixon will hit next.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Just off the inside edge.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Oh, right to the backstop.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
North on third. Huff stands at second. No outs. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
And up next for St. Louis, Josh Baxter. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Just missed.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
Now batting.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Next to hit, Clay Pearson.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in, 2 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Rodriguez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that clips the inside corner.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Up and in, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
2 on, 2 outs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Jess McClure. And ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Popped up. Dixon hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 30.
Bobby Pagan digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One gone, runner at first. And next for Toronto, Waylon Connor. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 0.
Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Ibarra. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Julian Medina, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Nelson getting cranked up as well. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. The next pitch misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Pagan off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The tying run at the plate.
Ball,
Inside, almost got him. Two. In the dirt. Two outs. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And we're back
Leading
for
off
the top
for
of
the
the
Cardinals,
8th. Now
the
here is
designated hitter.
Charles.
Ball 4, take the base.
Here's the center fielder, Rahul De Los Santos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First
Ball
pitch,
1, no
not
strike.
close. Liriano, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 2-seamer. Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air, right field, and it falls. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now batting, number 29.
You're out.
Now the third baseman, Bobby Huff. 1 for 3. Pickoff move to first. De Los Santos dives back in safely. He swings and fouls one off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. De Los Santos off of first with 2 away. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and
Now
he hit
batting,
him.
number 25.
Now up for St. Louis, Anthony Dixon. In there for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Run in the inning, but they leave 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Raymond Baez. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Silva, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
So now 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Now the left fielder, Peter Tovar. Fastball is outside. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. That one is upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And now it's even up. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Blue Jays go down in order, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for St. Louis, Clay Pearson. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. That one a little bit high, 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to go over and take the donut off the bat, partner.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show,